So now I'm sitting here with James in Galway, Western Ireland. James, please introduce yourself.
My name's James Harrold. I'm the Arts Officer for the City of Galway, which means I'm the Chief Arts Specialist who advises the City of Galway in policy and practice, and I run a series of projects including residencies and art events in the City of Galway.
So that's very, very interesting. So art seems to be something very special for Galway.
Art is synonymous with the City of Galway. Over the centuries, Galway has had an attitude that might be seen to be at odds with the rest of Ireland. It's a very imaginative, innovative, creative city that has drawn on its tragic and brilliant history to provide a home now, a place of refuge, a place of sanctuary, of support and development for all forms of creative arts in Ireland. Galway City and County is lucky enough to have a huge cohort of artists, writers, musicians, and every art form that is possible to imagine, filmmakers in particular. We have a large number of excellent festivals in film, children's arts, literature, visual arts, music and more, to bring the latest innovative ideas into Galway and to showcase the work of the artists ourselves. We have a vast number of resident musicians, particularly in traditional music. Irish traditional music is a very, very strong art form in Galway, and the musicians will play in Galway, in the bars, on the streets, in the concert halls, and they will tour the world from Galway, coming back at strategic times like Christmas and the Galway International Arts Festival to amuse, entertain, and do even more than that, to drill deep down into the heart and soul of Galway, to find new means of communicating, new means of expressing the soul, which is very strong here. We are also lucky that we're in the centre of a fantastic landscape, a landscape of mountains, sea and bog, a wilderness called Connemara, clean lake called Lough Corrib, the bay of the sea called Galway Bay, the blue bare limestone ridge of the Burren. They have been described as the divine ABC, Arran, Burren, Connemara. The people who live on them and the landscapes, the psychogeography that supports these artists, encourages the artists to produce the most remarkable work, whether it's filmmaking, writing, music, drama or more. So it's no surprise that Galway has in certain areas become very famous. Our theatre company Druid has won prizes the world over for its new work and for its staging of Irish classic theatre. Our film festival, the Film Flag, coming up in a few weeks' time, boasts all the best work made in Ireland, made in Connemara, by Irish filmmakers all over Ireland, not just Galway, but it's the showcase for the Irish film industry, and it shows films around the world. All our art forms and our arts professionals link in their art forms with arts workers throughout the world to produce collaborations and partnerships, to look at the arts as an aesthetic means of expression, but also a means of developing a culture of civil rights through the art, the rights that people have to experience creativity in their lives, to make art or to experience great art made by others. So we believe that we have a very full range of art in Galway. We're always looking to expand it, and we're always looking to share that experience with the artists of the world and the visitors and the travellers whom we encourage to come to Galway to share our arts-based, imagination-oriented, innovative creativity. At the heart of quite a lot of what we do in Ireland, in all forms of life, is the Irish pub. Perhaps it's because Irish weather is not always ideal, and Irish people find that they have to spend rather more time indoors than perhaps we would like. So to socialise, we often spend our time in the Irish bar. Now, Ireland is famous for a certain number of delicious drinks, such as Guinness and such as Irish whiskey. So, given the bad weather, and given the fact that we have beautiful native drinks, we do tend to congregate quite a lot in the bars. In Galway, the owners of the bars in Galway, some of the more enlightened owners, like Jimmy Maguire in Knockton and John Mannion in a variety of bars, support substantially the artists of Galway. They support the festivals like the Literature Festival, the Visual Arts Festival, the International Arts Festival through sponsorship. So it isn't that they pay the artists drink, no, that's bad. They pay the artists in money. They ask, has the artist been paid? They will support original, innovative and exciting art making, and we are very happy to support them in return and go into the famous, historic, beautiful bars of Galway to have a glass or two with our friends and to converse, to discuss art and music and literature. And in the background, and quite often in the foreground of these Irish bars, these Galway bars, you will encounter traditional music. Traditional music of Ireland is particularly suitable for playing in the bars because it's chamber music, might be 4, 5 or 6 fiddlers, box players, tin whistle players, musicians who will perfectly naturally set up in the corner of the bar and play away and engage with the music of their chums and listen to them and talk to them and share tunes and play for visitors and play for themselves.
So that is very interesting, James. I'm looking forward to see all that, and thank you very much for this interview.
My pleasure.